What is up, everybody? The very first alpha is here. I'm still downloading the game, but we're gonna dive into it in a minute. How many of you guys got into the first wave? Let me know in the comments. What's up? What's up? How are you guys doing? I'm actually excited. Very, very curious to see how the game feels like. How are you guys doing? Crazy busy week for me. Oh, damn. I gotta go to 2 gigabytes. Almost there, though. Crazy busy week. Let me know if you guys can hear me, if everything is working as intended or it doesn't. Good, thanks. What's up, Cami? Hello. Right. Do we have in-game music as well? There you go. That already feels better than what you see in the video. Like graphic-wise and stuff. Looks clean. Looks clean. I like that. You're in the second wave. Amazing. Yeah, I was gonna say, in-game music. I want to hear that. I'm gonna lower it for you guys. If it's too loud, let me know. Because I want to keep it on. I like the voice. Like, it fits really good at the theme. Some people just have these freaking voices that just work so good for this type of things. You guys think it's AI voice or is a real person? Okay, Hell's Blood, Ramses, is there no end to them? I guess no. I mean, the graphics look pretty clean though. Like, I know a lot of people were a bit worried about graphics and stuff, but they seem pretty clean here. Like, they look much better in your face, like enhanced in here rather than You can't hear me? What do you mean, bro? Or is the music too loud? Ah, you can't hear the music. Maybe I turned it down too much. Is that what you meant? I don't hear the music. Okay. Okay. I'm gonna turn it back up. If it's too loud, just let me know, please, okay? Is that better? Usually they tend to be very loud. That's why I turned it down a bit. Ah, still no music. Okay, I know why. 1 second. I know why though. It's not capturing it. What about now? Perfect. Okay, let's crack on with it. Core abilities used during a hero's turn will go on cooldown. Let's see. I mean, graphics-wise, it looks much better than I expected. I don't know why, but when I was seeing it from his screen, it just did not look as good, as clean. Right? So this is 1x speed. The animations won't look as good, of course. Oh, we're gonna see once we unlock the rest. The movement back can do a bit of work, but the actual jump on the enemy look pretty good. The walk in, of course, needs some more work in terms of animations, the way they walk in, the characters. But all those things are stuff that they're still working on, you know. Yeah, I'm feeling that. I'm feeling that. His entry needs to be a bit more smooth, more relaxed, but that's another thing that is part of the animations and stuff. Damn, he just instantly wiped us, huh? Okay, time to pick the starter, guys. Who are we getting? Who are we getting? Choose a name, one to resonate through the ages. Skratch baby. Skratch baby, we'll pick that one. Okay, so we have 3 starters. We have Ramses, Guan Yu, and Lady Zoc. And let's see what he does. Attacks an enemy, has acid. Okay. Attacks all enemies, a chance to strong hit, and a chance to place acid. Attacks all enemies. If an enemy is defeated, then increases the turn meter of this hero. And the passive deals 20% increased damage to enemies under acid. Now, is the acid kind of like poison? You know what would be cool? If when we click on acid, we could actually see what it does. Maybe you can from a different screen, but not from here. That would be cool. Then if we go on to him. Guan Yu. Drain. Attacks an enemy if the target is under drained and inflicts additional damage equal to 5% of the target's max HP. Attacks all enemies with a chance of additional chance to strong hit and a chance to place drain on each target for 2 turns. Attacks all enemies, then attacks 2 random enemies. If an enemy is defeated, places initial up to, which we're not sure what it does yet, on this hero for 2 turns. Is that increased speed? And inflicts 20% damage if they're under drain. And then Lady Zoc attacks an enemy with a chance to place bleed. Attacks all enemies twice. If an enemy is defeated, places speed up. Okay, so the other buff is something else. And this one increases damage inflicted by 2% for each stack of bleed. Okay, that sounds a bit too complicated. So it's either Ramses, either Guan Yu. But personally, I prefer the Egyptians, so I'm gonna go with Ramses. Maybe I'll find out some new things. Initial is ultimate recharge time. Awesome, Tony. Thank you. Still no music? What do you mean, guys? It should be music on. Or wait, is that like an older message? Have I missed Lady Zoc's second skill? Let's go back then. Sorry. So that's the first one, right? And that's the second. No, I haven't. We got to it. Or no, we haven't. My bad. Attacks all enemies with a chance to additionally strong hit and has a chance to place drain on each target for 2 turns. But that's Guan Yu, bro. Is it Guan Yu? Okay, I think it got messed up, so it's a bit of a bug here. You waved on 2nd of August. Awesome. Attacks all enemies with a chance to inflict a strong hit and has a chance to place a stack of bleed on each target. So it's gonna be hard to stack up a lot of bleed to actually get the most out of the passive. So definitely Ramses is the one. But I think it got a bit messed up, so hopefully it fixes Ramses. Speaking Ramses. If not, I'm in trouble. We'll see. Hopefully I pick Ramses, because it got buggy a bit there. Restore the balance. This is your task. Go forth and forge your path, baby. Oh, heck. Do I need to create an account? Okay, you guys gotta give me a second. I'll be back on this screen in a second. I need to quickly do this, okay? This is a bit odd. You're not on the list yet. What do you mean I'm not on the list yet? Did I miss something in the email? No, I did not. Any of you guys had this issue? Been kicking already, yeah. Unless, 1 second, because I tried to use a different email though. 1 second. I think I'm supposed to use the same email. 1 sec. Okay, let me back out and come back into the game. Yeah, same email as the one that they sent you. Ugh. User already linked to a different account. What you mean, bro? Sorry to keep you on that screen, guys, but I was not expecting that part. Let me just quickly check. I'm quickly gonna message Simon to see if he can walk me through it. Let's see. I had to restart it. Another time. Maybe this is with luck, guys. We have a bit of a rocky road in here because I messed up my email. My fault on that. I did not think about it. Sorry. I'm thinking if I try to reinstall and use the code again. Or maybe that will kill it completely. One second, let's see. Do-do-do-do-do. Mine is not working because I've done a stupid thing, so it's my fault for it. Basically, what I've done, it asked me to register, right? And I did not think about using the same email where I got the code because I did not think that that matters. So I've tried using a different code, a different email, and it registered the account, but it tells me that I'm not on the list. So when I'm trying to create a new account, it tells me that this account is already connected to a different one, you know? So when I'm trying to create an account with the email that I received the code from, it tells me that it's connected to a different one. But I'm waiting to see if they can do some magic whatsoever or not. So probably I'll wait a few more minutes. If not, we might have to reschedule these boys till my issue is being sorted, you know? Boys and girls. I'm sure I'm not the only one that did this. You see? Now it doesn't even give me the option to basically register again or anything. It just binds the account. Yeah, account not found like this. Am I the only one? Yeah. I mean, maybe. Maybe. I might be, who knows? But in the meantime, not that one. How are we looking here? Are we getting the boss down? Hopefully. So I'll wait a few minutes and see basically what... I should have a new email. Woohoo! Let's see. What a pleb I am, huh? What a pleb I am. Wait, maybe it's on the other one now. Yep. Let's see. Case. So let's see again. Maybe I have to restart though, so be right back. Let me just restart the whole thing. That makes sense to restart it all, right? Let's see. Another thing to pay attention to, guys, when you're putting your email, make sure you're on both of the how you call it, the lines where you gotta confirm the email. Make sure you type it exactly the same, even with your capital letters, lowercase letters, or whatever, because if not, it's not going to do it, you know. It might not be recognized. If that makes sense. Let's see. Is it working?
The ether.
Okay. We gotta do the tutorial again, and hopefully it will do it. So I'm gonna skip tutorial because we've done this already. We're gonna pick the name. If it lets us. So we're gonna go with Ramses. That's what we said. And hopefully that did it. So log in. No. Okay. Still testing it. But what I will try to do, if I can go back to the register screen. That's the only problem. To try and register again, maybe now how I had to do the tutorial. Yo, what's up, Hades? Yeah, I messed it up, bro. I messed it up with a freaking email. Michelle, what can I do? It happened. It happened. Finally downloading. Nice, Steven. So I'm gonna go on the be right back screen, restart it again to see if I can make account with the other one. Maybe it's gonna make me do the tutorial again, you know. Current version is up to date. Wait, can I do something about that part? To update. Okay, I'm gonna try to update it with the code and see if that will make me select the whole thing from the beginning and not mess it up again. So hang in there with me, boys and girls. Hang in there. Don't worry, Michelle. I'm already talking with him in DMs. He was the first person I've messaged to tell him that I effed up. But the game is re-extracting files and stuff, so I think this might give us a shot. I'm not 100% sure. To allow me to register the main email to it, you know. Okay, let's see. Version updated. Let's accept all these and see if I can put my new email in. And then I'll swap back to the regular screen, guys. No, I just did not think about using the same email for whatever reason. You know, I don't tend to use that email to log in games and stuff like that. I just gave it so they can basically put the thingy on, you know. The code. Oh no. Okay. Oh, now it tells me I'm not on the list even with that email. Okay. Don't worry, he is on it, guys. Just gonna be a couple of minutes, so let me just put back the screen in the meantime while we're waiting. Maybe he did, yeah, but honestly, I did not keep up with anything. Let's see. No, that's still the same. Session is no longer valid. Let me restart. Let's see this time. Do-do-doom, do-doom, do-doom. Do-do-doom, do-doom, do-doom. Okay, we might have to give it a force close. A new version of the game is available. Okay. Update. Yes, baby. So do I need to go and update it manually? Or will update itself? Current version is up to date. Okay, so I should be able to go and play it. Okay. There we go. Patching everything. And 1 sec, I'll try to log in with the email. One second, I'll tell you now, Hades. The version number behind it is version 0.3.78. I'll assure it to you in the DM. I'm just not sure which email should I use now. Yeah, this is more like a closed alpha. They have around 5,000 slots. They're going to have another one starting in August. And then at the end of August, beginning of September, is going to be an open one. Jim. Okay, I guess I'll try this one. Hey, I'm in. Thanks, Simon. Job sorted. Woohoo. Appreciate the help, bro. Right, guys, we're in. We're in. We are in. We are in. No, I've done a mistake because I've tried to use a different email. I did not think about it, you know. Awesome, awesome, Simon. Appreciate it, bro. Thank you. Let's dive straight into it, guys. So I have one hero. We picked Ramses. For whoever just tuned in, this is going to be my starter. At least for the alpha right here. Let's see how everything looks like around it. The elemental affinities. Affinity positive effects, 30% chance to strong hit, which increases the damage by 30%. Affinity negative, 30% chance to weak hit, which cannot critical hit, reduces damage by minus 30% and prevents placing negative effects. An eternal hero effect, 10% chance to strong hit, which increases damage by 30% and can never weak hit. So we have the middle element, which actually does have a bonus versus the rest, because in most games the light and dark tend to basically be neutral versus the other elements. He's a Slayer. Focus on maximum destruction, defeating foes swiftly on the battlefield. Slayers trade resilience to consistently output and sustain high damage. And Chaos, the hero has aligned themselves to the Chaos. Lord of Disorder, Destroyer of the Cosmos. My goodness. It must be a badass. Okay, so I guess we're gonna have to go straight to the battle from here. What is the Anvil of Creation? Is this like the Forge thingy or something like that? Imprint library, okay. So you can extract and imprint. I have none of those because we gotta grind the game a bit, but I'm just trying to basically explore everything in here. So we have the weapon refinement, the imprints, and collection, which is good. And at the battle, we have the caverns open. So I guess we gotta collect the heroes before seeing the actual gallery. So let's see what Ramses can do. First fight in. Promo codes, bro? They have no promo codes yet, bro. It's an alpha. Or is there a promo code? What are you talking about? Yeah, you should be you require to get a code if you registered for it. Make sure you check the email that you registered for it with, and check your spam as well. If you got in, I'm not sure if they will announce you if you got in the second wave. Most likely they will. If not, at the end of August, beginning of September, they will have an open alpha. Okay, so everybody can join in there. So there they're looking to get as many people in to stress test the servers and all that stuff, right? So it's gonna be pretty straightforward. Lady Zoc for you, nice. Let me know how that plays out. Because I decided to go with Ramses. I'm more of an Egyptian fan. Uh-oh. Don't kick me out. Don't kick me out. Let's go back in. Seems like we got a bit of a bug there. Or maybe they pushed in an update or something. You started a couple, you have 3 on each. Ah, you mean accounts for 8. Gotcha. I was a bit confused. Do we have to restart? Give it a force close, maybe? So at a loading here, I've noticed that sometimes when it doesn't load, it's basically like probably some bug with the client. Because it freezes on this screen. And if I close it and restart it, it's gonna move on, basically. Yeah, so let me give it an Alt Tab 4. And try it again. Oh, but it still brings me to the exact same screen. So maybe I need to force close the entire client, I think. Okay, there we go. It goes now. Okay, so I'll have to log in again. So I'll be right back, guys. Okay, we're back in. Heading to battles, heading to caverns, and let's kick some butt. Let's see. Yeah, this is Godforge, not Raid, guys. I've told you on the stream before, an hour ago, for whoever was in that stream, do not compare a fully launched game with an alpha test, because that's not the way it works. It's like comparing a baby with a grown man. You know, it's just not making any sense. So patience. This is the very first alpha. There's a lot of stuff to work on. The main reason why they're doing this alpha is to test their mechanics, to see how the game feels like in terms of what they're planning to bring in, test the clients, etc., so they can focus on other things too, you know. But good things take time, okay? Remember that. And this is on 1x speed. We should be able to put it on auto as well. Okay, so let's play it on auto and 2x speed. And the animations and the entrance of the characters and all that stuff is still something that 1000% is getting polished slowly to another level, you know. So we unlocked a new character, Spartan, uncommon. Let's see what this bad boy does. I know they've released a lot of videos on a lot of these things, but truth be told, I've been so busy for the last few months with everything that I'm doing that I just do not have the time to keep up with most of the things, you know. So I'm gonna have to basically check all of this from scratch rather than know exactly what everyone does. But we do have right here, attacks an enemy if Leonidas or Hoplite are on the same team, increases the damage inflicted by 30. Heals the hero by 15% of their max HP, then places resistance up. And attacks all enemies, places a barrier, 10% max HP on the hero. If Leonidas or Hoplite, however you're saying their name, are on the same team, they will join the attack using their basic ability. Okay, so now we have 2 characters in. We're getting some gold, some gear. And let's crack on it. Let's bring in another bad boy in here. Yeah, the animations look cool. The animations look cool. Like, from my point of view, like on this type of screens, like we are in the battle right here. Like you see the actual area, the map looks pretty good. The only thing that I would personally advise on is basically something that most likely they will be doing, because I'm sure that this is not their final version yet. It's just like more vivid colors to bring it more to life, right? Other than that, in terms of animations and stuff like that, it's just the character movement, like the entrance, the way it moves to the other character, some of them the way they land in. But those are things that is still a work in progress, basically, you know. So we got Isolde. I have a feeling that I checked what she does. I can't remember if it was on a video with Simon or was something else. But basically, I remember her from somewhere. I know I've seen her before. She actually looks pretty good, huh? She does look pretty good. I know you guys will love her. Yo, I feel you, Gray. I feel you. That's a lot of fun for me too right now. That's a lot of fun for me too right now. So, we attack one enemy and we place manned on the ally with the lowest HP. As I was mentioning, one thing that I would love to see right now, to be added is when you have the debuff, you know, to have the ability to click on the debuff or buff, like man, for example, and see what it does, you know. Because if I'm a new player, I'm not going to be sure what that means. Like, I do not know what this means, for example. It would be good to have like a small description, even if it's not like a super in-detail description of the actual buff, debuff. I know in other games, not all of them tend to show that. Some do, some don't, you know. The graphics look much better than I expected to. From what I don't know, when we were sharing screens, usually Discord messes up the quality quite a bit, you know, and it doesn't actually make it feel like so alive, but it feels like really alive, you know. Elixir of Fate removes a random debuff from all allies that increases the thermometer of all allies by 15% and increases by a further 5% if a debuff is removed from the ally. If Tristain is on the same team, has a chance to place Charm for 2 turns. Isolde's left hand is ready for you. You wish, huh? And the passive, when an ally defender is attacked, heals all allies by 5% of their hero's max HP. I knew that you're gonna love Isolde, bro. Like, I had a feeling that you will. So I'm gonna equip gear in a bit too on them, because I'm getting some. But first, let me just put a speed aura and see if I can... I want to see how far I can progress with no gear, right? And then we're gonna bring in more gear. I mean, more gear. We're gonna bring in gear, because we have none at the moment. So that's the camera angles, right? Okay. So this is stop. Let's see which one I like more. Default. And then I'll do it in the next fight, if we don't have a wave here. Okay, so we got a common. We got a desert raider. He puts acid, okay. And places accuracy up on the hero. Sweet. Nice and easy. Let's check the other camera angle. I picked Ramses on purpose here. So this is default once again. 3-4. I think with this one, it's too much on the right side of the screen. That's kind of like empty rather than centered, you know, with the 3-4 one. Top doesn't look bad. But I think I prefer the default one, honestly. Which angle you guys prefer, huh? We got a shield maiden. Is this Lageta? Attacks an enemy, attack down on the target for 2 turns, and then places a shield of 200% defense on all allies. Okay, so we got a shielder. That's good. Top. You prefer top? Oh, and we got another one. Shub-Lugal. Shub-Lugal. Or something like that. Attacks an enemy, then places radiance up. What is radiance doing? We're gonna have to find that out. Then attacks an enemy, places attack down on the target, and places stalwart on all allies. Is this kind of like ally protection? You prefer top? Okay. Ooh, so we're moving on to 4 energy per run. But we got some gear now. And XP. I'm gonna try basically to see how far can I go, and then see what other characters I'm getting, and use some of them after, you know. You got Gilgamesh as the first epic. Nice. Anyone knows, are all of the drop rates the same for all of us on all of the stages, or they're random? If you haven't signed up for it, Svante, you can play it at the end of August, beginning of September. They're gonna open another alpha, and that's gonna be an open alpha, basically. Small pool of like 4 or 5 gotcha. More, you get to stage 20 before you get dropped. Gotcha. Good to know. Yo, H, what's up, brother? How you doing, man? They are random drops, but there is one stage that drops a specific epic. Okay. For the open alpha, I don't think you have to, but I think you should, just in case, because I guess they need to somehow send the client, or maybe they're gonna put it on their website or Discord. I think I'm gonna have to get some more info about it and get back to you, but I'm gonna try not this week, next week. I'm gonna see if Simon has time to join me in for a video to kind of like cover a lot of questions and stuff like this, and to see how the first alpha is going. And if you guys have any specific questions, if you head onto my Discord, the link should be in the description, and you go over to the Godforge section, feel free to post them all in general, and I'll have a look and make notes. About to check out the game. Awesome, H. Okay, so we got resistance up right there. I'm very curious to test like the economy, the mechanics, the battle mechanics, you know, the buffs, the debuffs, the team synergy and all that stuff. The gear and all of that system. So if we can go up to stage 20 without getting dropped, that's good. Ah, there we go. We got another soldier right there. You're still booked up, are you? Jakey J, what happened? Have you done the same thing that I've done? I would not be surprised. I can't be the only one. Impossible. Impossible. Yeah, definitely Daisy the one, yeah. Yeah, graphics are looking clean, yeah. The main things that still needs to kind of like improve and stuff is basically the way the characters move on the battle. Their animations seem fine. It's just kind of like more the engagement put into the animation, you know. And probably some of the speeds need to be kind of like adjusted for some of them to don't feel like it's more in a slow-mo if it's on 2x speed. Maybe they're bringing 3x speed later. I'm not sure about all that stuff yet, you know. But graphics wise, like, it's very in detail. Like, if you're looking at it, right, like even the map, the floor, like character design is really top notch in terms of like details. So it's very clear, very good on that department. Okay, so what gear we're getting here? This is speed, flat HP, in the bin, huh? So we're moving up to 6 energy per stage now. Okay, we collected quite a bit of it. You think Godforge is more than 1 year away from full release? I mean, probably it's around 1 year. I think so. Yeah. I would think they still need to work probably for around a year. Full release is this year, is it? I mean, they can always speed up, you know. I feel like once you're done with the main things, like the big things like game modes and all that, polishing like animations, polishing movement, polishing backgrounds, colors, I think that's the easier part, rather than building the code for the entire game mode and all that stuff, you know. So maybe that's something that is easier and faster to do. I'm not sure. Like, I really have no experience in the domain to like building games and stuff. I just know that it goes a lot of work into making one. So yo, Multi Madness, I've just finished the Dragonair stream, bro. Like, not a long time ago. Now we are on Godforge, and seems like I'm not too starting it, so it's time to equip some gear on. Let's see. Can we do it directly from this screen? Yes, we can if we click on the edit. Okay. So Ramsey, abilities. I would assume I have nothing to work on their abilities yet. Or, okay. No, I have none. Okay. I was gonna say, whoa. Can I do it just with gold? But I cannot. So do I have this? I do. Okay, so I got some of those. What about promotion? Can I do a promotion? I have 0. So no, I cannot. Okay, let's go to gear. So we got weapons already. Battle axe, strong hits, inflict 10% increased damage. And this one increases core ability damage by 3%. No imprint. Okay, so let's equip that one on him. Then set-wise, we have superior leather. Helmet of the Slayer. And this gives me attack. So let's give him that. Yep. That's defense. That's flat attack. I'll take that one. Okay, so these are top pieces. And it seems like they have the option to be different. Let's see if this one's too. Attack. Oh, we got an attack one. Beautiful. Okay, so 6 pieces of gear. 3 damage and HP. I'll take 3 damage. I wish crit rate was there, but that's fine. So we have legs. And this is from the same set. So I have an HP one and a defense. So let's take an HP. And this is a different set now. And this is the Slayer set. So now I should have basically 3 sets, right? Yeah. So let's level up some of them. Let's see how that works. The maximum level is 16. I won't have enough gold for it. So I'm gonna go to level 4 on all of them. I guess we should enable a substat. Let's go another one, actually. Increase main stat. And we increase substat at 8. Yeah, increase substats. Okay, so basically the first few rolls probably will increase substats. And then, are we getting a new substat on a piece like this or not? It seems like I can go to level 8. Have a good build and he can smack some bum chicks. 16,900, not too bad. Yo, my day has been pretty damn good. What about you? Been crazy busy, but looking forward to try out a bit of alpha and kind of like see how it feels, you know, in terms of like mechanics. And they will have a competition as well, guys, by the way. So I think in the open alpha, everybody will be able to participate. I might say some wrong stuff, some wrong things, but basically it's gonna be a competition of who reaches the top floor the fastest. And they're gonna pick a few winners. And those ones will basically have a trip to Las Vegas with a team to visit... I forgot the word for it. It's basically one of their investors is doing like tons of 3D model prints and has like a crazy house with tons of like gaming stuff, you know, and he's doing something for Godforge. So that's basically what's happening with the winner. So it's gonna be a cool experience for whoever is attempting to get involved with that, you know. Okay, so I think I've leveled up 5 pieces. I'm not gonna do the flat ones. Okay, I can do this one actually. So maybe on a different rarity we're gonna get different stuff. Somebody was giving me a shield based on their defense. Was it her? No, she places the defense up. Okay. Let me give her some speed then. So I'll give you that. Probably at the moment is a bad idea, but I'm just literally giving them whatever gear I have. So I'm gonna give you that. And let's give you some speed. Okay. What is that? Defender. Thought that I had another defender piece somewhere. Maybe I did not. Okay, we're gonna go in like this. Let's see if we can start it now. Yeah, it looks good for the alpha. Like the graphics honestly impressed me because I was not expecting it to be as alive as it feels like, you know. So who had my speed aura? Was it Solde? Yeah. Defeat the stage with only heroes from Aker and Olympus. Oh, damn it. Okay. I need to read that, you see. Is this Aker? Aker faction? Let me just check that because that's order. Okay, so that's not part of the faction. Where do we see the faction thing, you know? It's just the banner, so we just go after the banner. So same faction. This is not Olympus or the other. And he has a different one. So maybe I need to go 1, 2, 3. No. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, Olympus as well, yeah. Okay, let's see. That's why I haven't restarted. I was thinking like, what? So 1, 2, 3, 4. What stage did you get Aphrodite from? I think second, third, I can't remember. At the very beginning somewhere, yeah. Pretty early. Was pretty early. I have to go and grab some water, keep myself hydrated. Does Aphrodite still use acid? From what I've seen, no. She's just buffing your team with defense up. And I forgot what else she's doing. Good news. Ah, yeah, she does charm, exactly. There we go. She does charm. Yo, Power Gamer, the game will have that. This is just for the alpha. This is literally just for the alpha. The game will not work like this in reality when it opens. This is just giving us a way to earn different characters so we can play them. Most likely the summoning system is not ready yet. It's not something that they want to disclose yet, maybe in terms of like animations and all that stuff. And I think was easier for everyone to get the same characters in this way, you know? So, yeah. I mean, there won't be a gacha game without summons, man. Like, no matter who's doing it, no matter what plans they have, if you have a gacha game without summons, you're defying the entire purpose of that game. Because that's where we're getting the dopamine from. The main reason why we're playing these types of games is to get that dopamine, you know? So, I don't think anyone will make one without summons, without summoning. You know? Oh! We took too long. I'm supposed to put gear on them, you see? I've put a gear on different characters, but that's fine. Let's actually go and put a gear on them now. So who deals... Or wait, is this the right faction or is not, man? Is there a way to see the faction and I'm just blind, maybe? Like, it's a high possibility. Because I'm not sure right now. I haven't to started because of the factions. Or I haven't to started because I took too long. Oh, we do have the imprints here. Okay, it was just showing me 0 there, so I wasn't sure what's happening, but okay. We don't have enough to go all the way there, but we'll keep you there. So we're gonna go and do a different one. So which one was the defender? This is brawler. We're gonna go with the defender. So let's upgrade his skill a bit. I mean skill level, sorry. We initially showed me 0 of these potions, so I was a bit confused, like what it is, you know. I think it was because I was on maximum level already. I have 35k. And I don't have enough of those, but I can take them to... Okay, that's just a bug showing the color probably, no? Or maybe I can go to 19. Okay. Then we'll move on to ascending them. It's like I have 1.4k. Oh, that's not enough anymore, huh? It seems like I had a lot, but I do not have any more. And wasn't she cool? Somebody was shielding me. Was it her? Yeah, places a shield, okay. Yeah, I'm not going to invest in more of these characters because that's fine. But I'm just curious if I've messed up the faction. So, stage 8. Okay, that brings me to my heroes. Acker and Olympus. Okay, so I've done that. Let me just put it up to a test now to see something else. If I start one of the stages by meeting one condition and I'm missing a star, can I get the other condition done by stomping on the first condition? Matt, most likely they will do all of that stuff here. Make sure you guys give them whatever notes you have in their Discord. I'm sure they have tons of different sections. Let me just actually bring it on the screen and we can find it. So, general chat, community. Let me just close what we do not need. So we don't need that. We close it. And maybe you gotta go to browse channels. So if by any chance you do not have them available yet, if you go to browse channels, you're basically gonna be able to see everything, okay? Alpha testing updates, pretty much all of the channels. Alpha testing zone, you see known bugs, alpha chat, flags your progress, gameplay feedback. And make sure you tick all of this. So I'm gonna do it myself. I'm gonna follow the entire category because I want to have it available too. And then it's going to appear right here. You're going to find all of their announcements. It seems like I was not the only person that had the same issue. Ha ha ha. And basically, make sure you guys drop all of your feedback in here. On Windows, Android, iOS, open new threads, create bug report, and just drop it in. This is basically what they need right now from us. We're testing the alpha. Because we are testers, okay? So we play the game, we test, we see what works, what doesn't, what's buggy, and we report it. So like this, we help them to improve the game for the next alpha release or maybe the next beta release. And so goes on till the game gets released, basically. Okay, so now we can see the faction right here. I can see that he's from Aru. Okay, maybe there is a different way to do it as well, and I was just freaking blind. Okay, so now I've got the other star. Will that add it up? Let's see. No, it doesn't. Okay. I was curious. I was so curious. I can't remember in what game was that working though. So let's give it another go. So this must be that faction. We can't see the name of the faction anymore here, but I guess this is that faction. So it's just a matter of do we deal enough damage or we don't. So Olympus, Spartan is from the Olympus. I guess so, right? The hero XP just drops from all stages, I think, yeah. Use the filters to filter by faction. I haven't paid attention to that, but not a bad idea, actually. I'll have to look, see if we can. Not yet? Okay. Icarus green flag with a yellow half crescent and dot inside gun. Yeah, they should be the one for these guys, like the desert people, not the Egyptians. Even though I might have one Egyptian in there, so that's why he's not doing it. I think so. You asked about the factions in Discord. Someone posted the flags and faction names in the alpha chat. Let's see. Awesome. Okay. Save image. I'll post this in my Discord as well, so we have it. The sounds going in and out is when I'm clicking on a different thing in the out of the game, the sound goes out here. Like you see right now. And now it's coming back. It's not the game, it's just me clicking out of a tab. Out of the game, basically. If you guys want, I can stop the sound. It's not a problem. If that works better. Yo, Joker, what's up, buddy? Is that better? No sound like this. Okay, so let's check the freaking factions. I stopped the sound. If that's annoying, I stop the sound, yeah. Okay. So let's go back to the factions. Olympus and Icar. That's what we needed. So that's Icar. She shouldn't be in the team, basically. So we have 1, Olympus, 2 and 3. Okay, so we can only use those 3 in there to start it. 1, 2, and 3. You're in the second wave of alpha. Awesome, Joker. Only a little bit left, man, and you're there. Yeah, it looks pretty good, yeah. Definitely. I feel like the 2x speed is a bit too slow. I'm curious if they will like just bring in more speeds like 3x and stuff like that. Or this is just, of course, because it's the alpha. You'd like to hear some metal in the combat music personally, get some Slipknot in there, and promise Corey Taylor a character model in the game as payment. Okay. We lost a character. Maybe I should level them, that one up too. Or I should put gear on one of these ones. Because I've put my gear on the other ones, and I've just realized that I have the condition after. Radiance. I need to check all of these buffs and debuffs, what they're doing. So we'll have to see if someone made a list with that as well. To kind of like see what they're all doing. Oh no. I think I should level them up and give them the gear. 3.5x at launcher. On the character select screen, if you press and hold, you can get the champ's details. Yeah, you can, but you cannot actually equip gear from there or anything. You need to go to the screen. Okay, let me just... Or wait, we might be able to do it. I was gonna say, let me just see if I can put some gear on them. So, would be nice at the moment, not for the future, because I'm sure they will have for the future, like, gallery and all that. But at the moment, for whoever is trying it, would be nice to have the ability to see what the characters are from which faction, what are the names, or something to show that to you, you know? So, was that a 2-star? I surely hope so. Yes, it was. Maybe I've done it before like an idiot and I was looking at the wrong thing because I haven't paid attention here if we 2-starred it. And maybe I just chilled in there with only chaos heroes. Okay, what's chaos? Oh. Chaos, I guess, is nothing to do with their actual faction, right? It's just the thingy right here. Yeah. So she's order. What is it? Order. 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 Chaos. And chaos. Okay. Kai, the game is not open for everyone. This is a closed alpha. They're going to have another wave of closed alpha soon. And then they're going to have an open alpha at the end of August, beginning of September. Where everybody can try it. But I still think you should pre-register just to make sure that you are able to gain access to it. I'm not sure exactly how they're planning to distribute it or no. Okay, we got Dagonet. He is from the Avalon faction. He's a disruptor, order, and he is eternal. So I think this might be the very first eternal character that we're getting. Eternal is the elemental affinity. if you had to guess approximately how long do you think global launch can take after alpha phases, Joker, I'll be very honest with you. Most of the games do not really do alpha tests like this because they tend to do it like super close alphas just with staff members. Very, very few people get involved in the alphas nowadays. At least from most of the games that I'm playing, the games that I'm looking forward to, they tend to come directly with the betas, okay? The thing is, it depends how much work they have to put in, how many characters they still need to create, how are the game modes looking like, how far do they think they are from the final version in terms of polishing, character movement, animation, backgrounds, all of that stuff, you know? So it could be half a year, it could be 3 months, it could be 1 year, it could be 2 years, 3 years. It really depends. What I personally think, and what I would try to kind of like make you understand as well, in case if you think differently, I would rather have a game like this one come out next year, at the end of next year, one year from now, 1 year and a half from now, but come out at its best, at its full potential, right? Rather than come out with issues, being rushed, not being where the game should be, right? And as I've mentioned, good things require patience and they take time, you know? But moving on to Mr. Dagonet. Attacks an enemy and puts lock. Okay. Places vanish on the hero for 1 turn, then has a chance to place defense down on all enemies. Attacks an enemy, then attacks each enemy that is under defense down, and each hit has a chance to remove a random buff, and has a chance to join an ally in attacking if the target is below 50%. Really good. Hello from Detroit. What's up, Michael? How you doing, buddy? Yeah, exactly. I do not think that Simon is going to rush it. So I honestly do not know exactly what dates they have in mind for the release and stuff. But I don't think they will rush it, you know? So, defeat the stage with only strength heroes and at least 1 defender. Okay, so who is a strength and who is not? So he's a slayer. She's invoker. He's a defender. So we put him in there. He's a brawler. He's a slayer. Brawler. Defender. So we gotta take them out. And Disruptor. So I can only use those 2 characters to 2-star it, right? I'm prioritizing 2 stars too much. I should just go up and running, right? Because there's no point in stressing for 2 stars right now. I can always do that later. Let's just push on higher stages and see how it goes. How would you compare Fateless approach to rare champions compared to Raid? Honestly, I have no idea. That's something that I need to discover. What do you actually mean with it, though? Like, what is their approach with rare champions versus Raid, for example? Okay, so we got a first boss fight. Boss looks pretty cool. And now we should be able to upgrade some of the characters. The one under the speed, what is it? Under the speed, like what? You mean here? This one, the 3-4, that's the camera angle. That's the camera angle, if that's what you mean. Okay, we got some boots. Attack plus 1% on each turn, max 15 stacks. So the faster we move, the more attack we're gonna gain. Eternal is like Void, yeah. But he does have a bonus. So 10% chance to strong hit, which increases damage by 30. So they have a chance to strong hit, but they can never weak hit, basically. Where all the stats are, so you gotta go at the character build screen, sorry. The music is actually pretty good as well. I usually play most of the games on mute, though. You got Odin from stage 30? Nice, dude. You guys are climbing, huh? I guess none of you go for the 2-star yet. You're just pushing, and 2-starring later, huh? And each stage will drop different materials and stuff, so we're gonna have to check that as well to see which ones we're gonna farm to basically push our progression a bit. Because that's gonna be pretty important. So we're getting a lot of hero XP. Picking up that gold. I mean, the hero XP seems a lot, but then when you go to level them up, it's not that much, right? But they are leveling up quite good in here. Like, they're getting quite a few levels in here, which is good. Now we can come back to put some more gear and stuff here. Okay, where are we? So we got a new hero. We got a Berserker. Attacks an enemy 2 times with a chance to grant an extra turn, and attacks an enemy, places Sharpen on the hero for 1 turn. What is Sharpen doing? Anyone knows? And he is from the Asgardian faction. Guess we're gonna unlock that later, huh? That slot. Climb now, polish later. Yeah. Will Jesus be in this game? Probably not. I cannot speed it up more. No. It definitely feels slow for the moment. Yeah. Maybe in the next alpha wave, they might be able to implement higher speed. Maybe it's just something that they can do only later because of some limitations or something like that. But as it is right now, it feels like 1x speed to me. 12-3 gonna be the farm stage. Thank you. Hero XP is a problem so far. You can't farm it yet. Gotcha. So that might be coming from higher stages. There's some gear, some spirits. And then we'll try something else. Okay. They have a good mixture of characters on waves right here. Like, they don't have them all from like the same faction or stuff like that, you know? I think it's pretty cool. Okay, where are we there? Let's see. Ooh, what are these? Raw Eternal Alchemy Stones. So we gotta find out what are those doing. We got more energy. We got a new character, which I think it might be a dupe, right? I think I had him already. I did, yeah. But you can use dupes, as you guys can probably notice. So let's move on to the next one. We have a bit of a variety as well in terms of like area maps for all of the waves and stuff. So there's quite a bit of variety on that too, which is good. Guan Yu. You guys think we made a mistake picking somebody else instead of him as the starter? Or are we good? How does summoning look? Summoning is not available in this alpha. So you guys cannot play it on Android at the moment? I'm sure they're working on it though, because they want people to get to try out all this. But you see, that's why it's so important to have alpha tests, because you're finding out so many different bugs, issues that you were not expecting to see. And this just polishes the game more and more with every little detail. Even if it might not be in terms of graphics wise, it's very, very important for them. Ramsey's strong? Yeah, he's. So I gotta look at some of the the gear sets. Oh, we got a 3-star one, bro. Look at that. I feel like we're getting ready to rumble. So this is Invoker. We're getting resistance. I need to look from where we're getting some of the damage gear, right? Oh, or it's all random gear. It's not like a specific set dropping from any of them, right? You got an epic, amazing. Defeat a stage with at least 2 slayers. Don't know if I have to 2 slayers game, but we'll do it later. We'll bring up the slayers. Banish. I need to find out what are all the buffs and debuffs doing. If any of you guys have a list, if somebody posted one in their Discord yet, or something like that, let us know. I saved already the factions. I'll post it in my Discord too for whoever is there. And if you haven't joined my Discord just yet, guys, make sure you guys do it. The link is in the description. You can come right here. We have channels for pretty much everything, right? So you can come to Godforge and you can start talking about it if you want to. But more important than my Discord for this alpha is their Discord. So make sure you guys give them feedback right here in the alpha testing zone, okay? Known bugs, everything related to the game that you're seeing, that you like, that you don't like. If something doesn't work properly, if something looks weird, let them know everything, okay? Because that's why we're doing this. Let them know everything. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna climb to stage 20, and then I'll quickly bounce to get some water for a second. Yeah, it's part of the work. That's what I said. Like, games nowadays do not release alphas anymore. At least most of them. Very rare when a game drops an alpha. Very, very rare. But because we are part of the community, we get to see every little thing that goes behind building a game, because they're showcasing everything, more or less. Like, they're very transparent with that. So, of course, there will be things that do not look right yet, and a lot of things that need to be improved. But it's just showing you their entire journey from when the game was just an idea on a piece of paper, moving more and more and more and more to that final product. And now we are at the alpha, okay? So we still have a way to go there. But from the name that was written on a piece of paper, Godforge, and then they slowly moved and moved and moved, and they got here to the alpha, there's still a way to go to the final version, right? So they're sharing all that process. I mean, Simon is sharing all that process on their channel there, right? I mean, not most. I do not think personally that I've seen a game doing that. Like, I don't think so. But then I haven't really followed games this closely before. Like, from such early stages. Because usually, by the time I was finding about a game, was already kind of like in the beta stage, you know? Closed beta, open beta. So by the time you get to that part, you're well past this entire stage that we're seeing right now. And that usually is something that we don't see anymore in games. So we got to another boss. We have Leonidas here. Who's this handsome fella on the left right here? Is that Hercules? With the axe? No, huh? I know, it's Gilgamesh. First epic. I've got an epic too. Everyone got the same epic? 20% HP in all battles. Let's see, how does an epic look like? He's an Eternal as well. Brawler. And we have attacks an enemy, deals damage based off the HP and attack with an additional 20% chance to strong hit if this target's divinity is above 50%. Then, attacks all enemies, increases the damage inflicted by 1% for each 1% of missing HP on the hero. And attacks all enemies if the target's divinity is above 50%, which is the ultimate special energy thingy, right? And when an ally or an enemy activates their ultimate ability, has a chance to increase this hero's divinity by 10%. So we're gonna build him. Damn, look at that freaking hair on the chest, how real it looks, bro. Damn. Look at that, how real it looks, the hair on the chest. Right? Damn. Looks like my freaking chest, just not so muscly. So what are we getting from stage 20 if I'm gonna put this on auto to farm it a bit? The same like on any other stage? Yeah. So I'm gonna put this on auto battle for a bit, guys. I'm not sure for how long I can do it. If it gives me options for it. But now I unlocked 5 characters. So let's do that. Let's work on our other characters. Hey, this is going live in 10 minutes. Awesome. Awesome, because I need to go, and it's pretty soon as well, because I'm starving. I've been literally in front of the PC all day. So that's awesome. I don't know how to redirect people on YouTube, because I've never raided on stream on YouTube. But we'll try to just post the link in here, and we go there after in a bit. So I'm gonna quickly put on auto replay, and I'll be back in like a couple of minutes, guys. Like 2-3 minutes. I'm gonna make myself invisible on the screen in the meantime. So I'm gonna let this play in the background. Yo! What's up, Mr. Fateless? Or Mrs. Fateless, whoever is there. Do you get to keep this account? No, this is just a testing account, bro. This is just a testing account. So this will wipe to the next alpha. And to the next alpha, you know. This game looks so cool. It seems like it. Yeah, it does look cool. Have you ever seen the game? Do you want to know the name, maybe? You want to know the name of the game? We can try to hook you up with a code for the alpha if you want, Fateless. We can try and hook you up for it. By the way, since you guys are in chat here, do people that take part in the open alpha, that will take part at the end of August, September, do they need to pre-register, or do they need to do anything? Or when that happens, you guys are going to put like a download client on the website or something like that? How is that going to work? It says beta? Okay. So people will be able to just get in from there, huh? Sign up now. Let's give us a link so then they don't miss it up. Huh? Go on fateless.gg, guys. Let me just put the link in chat actually for you. And sign up. So if you want to get in the open one, you will have to sign up. Click on that link. It will take you to their website, and click on the beta, because it will be named the official beta wait list. There we go. I've pinned that message, guys, so you can just easily navigate to it. But in the meantime, I'll be back in a second because I really need to grab some water and go quick to the toilet. Hell no, guys. I'm going after a bottle of water and I'm getting wrecked. What happened here? You see, I tried to put in two lower level characters, but I feel like it's time to give them some freaking gear. So let's go right here, gear up some of these bad boys. I'm gonna do my epic. I'm gonna do my epic first. He's the main priority. So let's go upgrade, promote. Let's see if we can promote all the way to 3. Can we? Select. Okay, let's see. I don't think I can go to 3 now. I think I need to do it one by one, or at least maybe I don't have the currency for it actually. Okay, we got a 3-star. We got a first 3-star. I have 27k, but it's already costing me too much to do more to him. So can we ascend him? I only have 10. I need 25. So I can do that, but I should be able to give him gear. Awakening is, I guess, the dupe system, right? Ooh, we got a lot of weapons, man. Strong hit inflicts 10% increased damage, and this gives me attack and defense. This increases the damage of the ultimate abilities, accuracy and resistance. Accuracy and HP. So the stats will be different on the weapons too. It's not like they have unique stats, which puts in that grind where you want to get a perfect one. Okay. And enhance, let's see. Level 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And we are using this currency by the looks of it. Are you sure you want to level up this weapon? Yes, we are. Okay. And now I can use different ones to rank it up, but I have no currency. Okay, good to know. I was just curious how that part works. Imprints, do I have any? Not yet. You got Bastard and Leonidas. Nice. You've been having troubles with the sound today. Glad you got it fixed. Awesome. Awesome, awesome. Right. So, a brawler. Damage based off HP and attack. So this gives us resistance. This is disrupt that gives accuracy. I'm not really getting helmets, am I, huh? Attack with defense. Defense 3 damage. But that's a different set. So I'm going to give him that. I mean, I guess the gear doesn't really matter at the moment. Can't be too picky about it. That's a crit. We might actually give him that. We're gonna go and do broken pieces. Claw, we're getting crit. Can we get another piece of claw? Yes, we can. Attack. Not speed, but that's fine. And this is initial. And this is wolf. 2 pieces. With speed. We can give that to somebody else. But right here, we're having issues with the helmets now. We don't have enough. So we need to see where we can pick up some helmets from. Let's enhance this one. Get the speed. Now we can definitely take them to higher level, yeah. To have that gold. But it's no point to waste it all. We gotta be a bit careful with that too. What else I have equipped on him? The reason why I got wrecked is because I have no gear on them, guys. Of course, the boss on stage 20 is gonna whoop my ass. I would expect him to. I would expect him to. That's defense. Would have been better if we had something else. Crit rate. We go to 12 with this one. 112k. Increases main stats and substats. Okay, so I think for these pieces you cannot unlock different substats. I'm still not sure how that part works. Like for the gear. So he has gear. You have gear. You almost have gear. Oh, I have 2 pieces of wolf. I can use that on another damage dealer. He's more of a controller, right? But maybe he can smack a bit. Let's see. Or was it from this one? Ah, yeah, it was from here. So we need some accuracy, maybe. I've seen it on something. Which one was it, though? Ah, there we go. This raptor. This one right here. Okay. I only have 1 piece. I thought that I had more. I'll just give them some random gear now. What about this? So accuracy and HP increases the ultimate. That works. Enhance. No, we don't want to do that actually because that was important. But I can enhance this rare piece of gear to 12. Get some speed. 169k. Join our Discord is expired on the Godforge website. Anyone have a link that works? Not sure why it's expired. I guess it's not. Like, maybe try. 1 second. Try this. Let me know if that works. Okay. I guess we can easily climb now. Ah, but we can only do 4 here. Okay. So I'm gonna go without a tank. Says expire when you click it. Even the one that I've just posted, that I just generated. That's super weird. That's super weird. It might be something from your side, browser-wise. No, Jamie, none of those things at the moment, no. You can collect any gods still. Make sure you guys, you are putting that in their Discord so they know that is some issue with that. Did already, nice. So somebody said that... Oh, who do we have? Maria Morevna. Viraj. Oh, she looks like my countryman. She looks like she's from my city. Hello, Maria. What's up? Still haven't gotten the email after the confirmation. Gotcha. Yeah, I think so, because it should... I just literally generated a new one right there. Okay, so that added you to. Okay, that's sweet. So, I've heard that they are going live on here as well. So Simon is going to be live. I will end it for the day, guys. I'll try to do a stream tomorrow as well, or a video on something. But for the day, I'm going to end it because I'm starving. I have been in front of the PC since I woke up. And yeah, I need to go and touch some freaking grass. But head on to this link, guys. That should take you to their live stream that they're doing right now on the alpha as well. And basically check out more stuff in there. And don't forget, jump in their Discord, give them feedback, bugs, everything that you guys are seeing in the game. Appreciate all of you guys tuning in onto the stream. If you want to keep up to date with more content, make sure you guys subscribe to this channel. This will be the channel where we're going to cover Godforge, okay? As usual, appreciate all of you guys that tuned in. Have a great rest of your day, morning, evening, afternoon, wherever you guys are in the world, and I'll catch you all in the next one.